Okay, so I have all of this text explanation for you in the assignment, but again, sometimes it's helpful just to have another explanation via video for you. So for the primary source essay maybe is a little too like sounds scary, that word essay. So try not to get scared by that word. What you're doing is you're in about 6 to 8 paragraphs going to focus on 3 to 4 primary sources, and you're going to use those primary sources to try to tell the story of a specific period that we've talked about. So I gave you some examples. If you wanted to look at the colonial period, there's actually 2 chapters in the American Yawp that look at weeks 3 to 5. They kind of all overlap, so I had to put those together. So maybe you want to tell the story of Indigenous people in the colonial period. There's 2 documents that you could pull from chapter 3, and then there's 2 documents that you could pull from chapter 4 to tell that story. Or I said here, maybe you want to tell the story of people of color in the early republic. Well, then you could use Cato's letter, Benjamin Banneker selection, as well as the selection on Jefferson's racism, to put those documents together to tell the story. Now, the key is you don't have to read. What I've done for you is I've linked the week with the chapter in the American Yawp. You don't have to read all of those documents in that chapter. What American Yawp does that's really nice is it kind of gives you like a little summary of the document, and so just on the basis of the summary, you can tell like, oh, this is the document that would work for me in trying to write up this essay. What you're going to want to do as well, though, is go back, right, and kind of review that lecture on that period, as well as look at the secondary source readings, because that will help you kind of flesh out the primary sources and provide some context, some historical context. So again, if you were going to tell the story of people of color in the early republic, you'd want to go back to that lecture, and that was week 8. You're using chapter 7 from the American Yawp, but that module was in week 8, so you're going to want to go back to week 8 and look at that lecture, and then any of the secondary source material to kind of like flesh that out. If you have any trouble trying to think of a theme or a topic, you can always send me an email. I'm happy to do that for you, help you figure that out. I'm excited about this assignment because it's going to be, everybody's paper is going to be different. So it's going to be fun for me to read because you all are going to be picking different periods. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, if I'm counting right here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7 because I grouped weeks 3 to 5 together. So there's 7 different periods that you can pull from, and there are how many different chapters? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, like 10 different chapters that you can pull from with documents. So it's going to be a fun assignment for me to read because there'll be lots of differences among the subjects that you come up with. So again, if you've got any questions, send me an email. I'm happy to help. If you want to meet via Zoom, we can do that and try to figure out some of those themes. There's also a general discussion board for any questions you have about the class. You can post some questions you have in there because other students might have some of those same questions. Whatever I can do to help. Take care.